How did you expect the match?
Well, there was a lot of things that I was going to try and do. You know, I knew that the center was really important. I knew that I would try and hit with him, or, you know, try and neutralize his wrist as much as possible. You know, all the data suggested that if there was a way in, it was probably through the wrist. And
So you expected him to be much stronger than you, and you had to do things to somehow stop the match. But now, can you say that the power difference wasn't as big as you were expecting?
we were pretty much in the middle. I think we were pretty much, and then the big difference. So I think power-wise, initially, very close. I think really quite close in power. And then the real difference was in our style. I think that my style was much more efficient. Like, there was many times when he was really holding on to me when he shouldn't have been. And I think that just made it turn more and more in my favor, you know, the longer it went. And by the end, he was just tired. Yeah. But yeah, happy guy. It's because I'm so huge. See the mass? You know, I'll tell you, this tattoo, ever since I got that tattoo,
You became stronger?
I think so.
Gennady doesn't think that way.
Is that what he said?
No, I'm teasing you.
You know, after I lost to Gennady, I started to work all my hooks, low hook, high hook, press. And I think that you could see that in round 2. When he press, and I come right in with him. I don't think I had that capability
Before.
but I was very comfortable to do it this time. So,
Could you pin him without shoulder pressure?
oh yeah,
You could still?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I could top roll.
No, you already top rolled him.
Yeah.
You took his wrist, but did you need it to finish him with shoulder roll?
I could top roll him. What do you mean?
You did already top roll him. You
Right.
just finished it with the shoulder pressure. I'm just saying that after you top roll, he was.
Oh no, I could have stayed out.
You
Yeah,
could
for
stay.
sure. But I was like, okay, I can break him like this.
Oh, okay. So you were gonna finish him anyways?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
understand.
I think so. I think so. I felt comfortable, and I didn't feel in danger, but I knew that this was even more powerful. Yeah. Yeah, it's a better counter.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure that if you had to do that or
I
you
think it
choose.
was definitely the best choice. The best choice, yeah.
What must Hermes do?
It's technical.
Technical.
Yeah, he holds on a little bit too much. Yeah, he's holding on a little bit too much.
But do you think that without holding on, just applying back pressure, his riser could handle?
Well, he's gonna have to work on that.
His riser?
Everybody has to work on their risers. I tell everybody that. Like, that's the base of my style, is rise, and it's very powerful. Like, the rise base to me is like the icebreaker into a person's hand. You know, and it's very efficient. You know, if you can outrise someone, it can break down a person, especially in supermatch format.
Was Hermes right about his knuckle round 1?
He was saying that.
He didn't see his.
Well, he hadn't closed his hand, had he?
I don't exactly know. You know it, but just were you high?
I know that the thing is when one person, it's very, very hard not to fight and get what you want. This is a hard thing to do. And because I knew that ERMES is very good at speaking to the referee, I made it an issue going into the match. And we talked about it beforehand in the rules meeting. So I knew that there was a good possibility that it was going to be more likely that we would have to fight for our position. And if you're unwilling to fight for your position, you're probably not going to have as good of a position. So that's kind of the predicament that he was in. He would either have to fight me a little bit or settle for a slightly less favorable.
This is what you were saying. I remember, yeah.
Right. And the thing is, it's still legal. Like, these are legal positions. The referee is fine to start the match. But one person has a small advantage. Like, you can still see the knuckle, the wrist is still straight.
Whenever you were saying that put your elbow down,
Yeah.
did referee also tell you to not to pull the center? He also warned you to?
We both were getting it. But the thing is he'd keep his elbow up, and eventually, so elbows.
He pulled his elbow up to not to match your back pressure, and then you made sure to pull back. At the same time, you wanted him to match your back pressure so that you could already make him apply his power.
That's the constant struggle, right? Is one person's trying to get more around, and the other person's trying to attack the finger. Sometimes. And I think that it's a tough place to be, you know, like when both people have their elbows down to start with, it's hard to beat a very subtle rise. It's very difficult to technically do it. Hard to do. Yeah.
So can you say that you are much ahead of your 2008 shape as mentally, like experience, knowledge, and coordination? You can say that, right? Right now
I think so.
You are also probably now stronger because you have built a lot of other things during your injured years. And now when your health is coming back, can you say that you are even stronger at the table?
I've never stopped, England. I never stopped. Even when I was injured, when I was having surgeries, I never stopped training.
Yeah, but I will tell you my honest opinion. The stem cell has a lot to do with what's happening right now. Because it cannot happen just because of what? Why would it happen if it is not stem cell? That you say that you are doing things that you were not able to do even when you were young and healthy. So now it means that your elbow issues or wrist, everything is becoming fixed, and now years of experience and coordination now together with the health, so you basically probably feeling like with all those years experience and knowledge together with your young years, you know, power.
Yeah. Never stop. Yeah.
And how are the arms?
Not bad.
What did surprise you the most in this match about ERMES or about your own self? Like, how do you find, you know, like, did you find do you think that you are like surprising your own self with your powers, or you were expecting ERMES, his wrist to be stronger?
There was two things that surprised me. One, that the power was close. It really was. The power was close. And the other thing was the technical difference. Yeah, technically I was quite a bit ahead of him. Yeah, technically my skills, I mean, I've been arm wrestling as long as he's been alive. You know, so it's not surprising that technically I've still got him a little bit, but he did make some technical errors, but the power was closer than I thought he was going to be. Maybe I was always going to be really having to deal with his power much more, but it wasn't. I think we were quite similar, actually.
Do you think that he was also surprised to face your power, like feel your power? You think?
I think so.
What do you think about the one round that he almost got you without the strap?
Yeah.
I think if you would go a little bit inner, he would pin you.
I could have gone strap anytime I wanted.
At that point?
Anytime.
But it looks like he was controlling you a little bit. Not fully, but some, no? So why the match was longer? Because you also wanted to commit?
Because I felt like I was more efficient than he was. So,
Even without strap?
Yeah.
But there was maybe a little bit mistake, because whenever you felt like you are comfortable, he almost pin you. Like he was.
I know, but I could have, like, anytime I wanted.
I understand, but if you would continue pulling, he could pin you some of the points, you know.
I don't think so.
I mean, if you would just a little bit turn in, and if he would have a little bit more wrist, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is so when we were pulling without the strap, like, so he was holding on to me, like, so I had the pressure in his fingers.
Yeah.
All the time, and he.
Yeah. This is what I am saying. If you would just a little bit supinate and let him have his wrist, he would pin you.
Yeah, but I could have. but
Yeah.
he couldn't quite do it. That's the thing. So he couldn't quite.
He couldn't do it because you were constantly applying pressure to his hand because he couldn't use his pronator because he had to continue holding you.
He technically was kind of just fighting to prevent the slip. So I was actually,
Yeah.
I wasn't really top rolling.
Yeah.
It's like I was in the process of slip. I call that move a half slip. Okay, so watch this thing. And so, like when we're arm wrestling, like, and if I go to slip and you hold on to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I wanted, I could keep slipping.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't.
Yeah.
I stay here.
Yeah, but I think you wanted to do some hand control battle with him.
What I wanted to do was just stay there because I knew that him holding on to me while I was trying to escape,
Yeah.
super inefficient, very, very inefficient.
Yeah.
So no matter what, as far as like the energy expenditure, he's expending way more energy than me.
Yeah, but do you realize that, like, some point you started to look comfortable and wanted to enter the match more? At that point, he hit you, and then you had to now fully really pronate out. You know, yeah. So
I never felt in any danger.
Yeah.
I never felt in any danger. Even when he was doing his surges, I was like, yeah, okay, I can stay with you, because I still had the high spot. Even throughout all of it, and you could see it.
But if you would hold on his pronators.
But I was not doing that.
Yeah, you were not doing. You always had the security, the back pressure.
Anytime I can get out of
Yeah,
there.
I felt it. Yeah. That was interesting, you know. That was so. I don't exactly know what to think about this match. I will think more, but looks like you are. What did you think about Revas versus Lalatin?
You know, I missed some of it. So I watched round 1, and I was like, oh my god. And then I think I watched round 2.
You know that he broke his finger.
Yeah, he broke his finger. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to hospital. I saw the X-ray.
Yeah.
Broken ear.
I missed a round or 2. I think I had to go. I wanted to go to the washroom before my match.
You mean after round 1?
Yeah.
After round 1, everything was almost over.
Yeah. I think I left at the after right after round 2. So I think I missed round 3.
Okay. Round 3 was flash
They
pin.
called it off.
Oh.
Yeah. So Vitaly flash pinned him, and then they were like, okay, yeah.
Okay. So I don't know what I missed, but I
Okay,
know
what
I missed.
happened? What was it? The one round, he was trying to hold on with the wrist like this,
Yeah, and then he
and then he
went
fell,
back.
and then the second started flashing.
Second one he had him over, and he sat, and Rivas was like this for a long time.
Yeah.
And he sat there, and then he hit, and that's when he hurt his finger. And then the second round, like second match.
Okay. What when he was hanging like this, it was the second start of the first round.
Start of first round.
Okay, and the second round he flash pinned
Second
him.
round, bang, and Rivas
Yeah,
was like,
and then the third round he couldn't even arm wrestle. Yeah.
"Couldn't do it," yeah.
Yeah. And the Prudnik versus Dadikan match.
Wow. That was a great match.
Yeah.
Like I think
I thought Dadikan was gonna murder
Me
him.
too. Prudnik played that perfect.
Yeah, round 4, did you realize that he intentionally didn't pin him? He made him tired
What a
and
close
tired
match.
and tired and tired, yeah.
So close.
So he just was sure about 4 rounds, and he wanted to make sure the 5th round will be even easier by just
Yeah.
tiring him, you
Very
know.
smart. He played that perfect. Perfectly played. Yeah. Very impressive. Yeah. Very nice match.
Yeah, and another, what do you think about West? 6 wins and 1 loss.
Yeah. I can't believe it. Is this the first time we've won?
You didn't even, like, it's 6-1, you know.
It's the first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good day for the West.
And then another question, Tatachings in November. Was a good match, huh? Very good match, right?
Believe it.
Okay, tell me, how did you expect that match to?
I thought.
Thought was gonna kill him?
Yeah.
So the other guy also surprised you. He's good, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought he was gonna destroy Tom. I was like, look at this guy. Like, just.
Okay,
look
who
at
did you think that was gonna win before the match? Todd?
No.
The other guy?
Yeah.
Even after what he did to John?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I thought the other guy was gonna. I was just to look at him. I'm like, this guy's physique is perfect. Like he looks so healthy. To me, when I looked at him, I'm like, he looks so strong like an arm wrestler. And I knew about his results, in the Chechnya tournament, and that's a tough place to win. And I just looked at the difference in their builds, and I thought, oh, this guy's gonna give him problems.
How about Ivan Matushenko? I never expected.
That I did think.
But I didn't think. This is the first time I see Ivan top rolling.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that easy, but I did think Matushenko was.
Yeah, but I thought David was gonna try go outside and Matushenko was gonna hook him, but he actually easily top rolled him and beat him.
Yeah.
Who do you think he should pull next?
Matushenko?
Yeah, do you think he's ready for? He wants you.
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to set it?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. Or Vovoda.
Voivoda versus you?
Yeah, me or him.
I wouldn't put two Russians as
or,
long as it's not a title match.
Or Prudnik.
Left arm. Yeah, I think Prudnik's right arm is still not ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Matushenko's incredible. Really, really good. Very good. Or Jordan Sonev. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so, and you, how was the experience?
So cool.
2 weeks.
Oh, it was so cool. So awesome to be here. It was unlike any event I've ever been at. It was just amazing. So amazing.
Yeah, it's good, huh? And then you're gonna pull at Arm Wars like 4 days later.
Yep, 4 days. 4
Yeah.
days out.
And how do you feel? Arm
I feel
recovered?
good. Yeah, I'm feeling healthy. I feel like my training's been great. I'm ready. It's gonna be good.
And you must be proud of your father.
Oh, I'm so proud. That was an incredible match. You can watch my reaction.
Yeah,
It's-
and there was no difference if Jody was there or you were like, put that elbow down,
Yeah,
elbow down.